everybody. We are going to talk to Mr. Neelesh Kale, who is a celebrity photographer over here. We have a fantastic program last week, which was Navaratri festival, and he had a very good exhibition over here about his pictures, his collections, especially on making of Durga idol back in India. Neelesh, it was in Pune or Bombay where you shot it?
It was in Pune. It was in a factory where they manufacture the Durga festival, Durga movies, and I got an opportunity to hang out with those guys and go through the entire process of how the idols are formed, right from the casting stage to the painting stage, which was a pretty interesting exercise because they virtually make clay. They give ये clay को वो भगवान का स्वरूप देते हैं, so it starts from the clay and it turns into a Bhagwan that millions of people in India worship. So it was certainly a very interesting exercise.
The other thing I want to ask, you picked up the pictures from all the angles and also from all the movements. I've seen the pictures in your exhibition that they are hanging the idol on a two-wheeler. They're carrying it. Sometimes I saw that one cow is standing there and all. ये आपने इस तरह से चलते फिरते क्या सोच के आपने सोचा कि ऐसे ही लेनी चाहिए?
Honestly saying, वैसा मैंने कुछ सोच के नहीं गया था. There was no concrete brief that you have to take a picture of Durga in like this stage or that stage. I was there present and I was honestly looking at like what was happening.
Okay.
And whatever appealed to me, whatever I thought like I would like to present it to the crowd here, I just went on photographing and filming that.
Okay.
So everything has come out of like there was not even a single shot that was staged. Like मैं किसी को बोला नहीं कि आप spray करते time आप ये करो ऐसा करो मेरे पास देखो. It was nothing like that. I have spent a lot of time with these people. I did hang around with these people for almost 10 days. And हर दिन like सुबह शाम like morning, afternoon, evening, like I used to go there. This place fortunately was pretty close to my place. And they used to tell me like, all right, like today evening we're going to start with eyes.
Alright.
Then I would go there and wait for those people who are starting with eyes. But it's like that process of like building up that thing from like Katha and plaster of Paris to this form was certainly interesting. Like what I told you right in the beginning, कि मट्टी से मूर्ति बनती है और वो मूर्ति में भावना आ जाती है. वही मट्टी जमीन पे है तो उसका कोई रिस्पेक्ट नहीं करता है, बट उसका जब मूर्ति बन जाता है तो उसमें एक अलग भावना आती है. And I think that is what those artists who create these things, that is their movement, like जो ये स्वरूप देते हैं.
मैं एक राइटर के व्यू से या दूसरी तरह से सोचने के व्यू से एक फिलोसॉफिकल व्यू से मेरे दिमाग में एक बात आ रही है जब आपने कहा कि मट्टी से बनी और मट्टी में मिली, तो ये तो ईश्वर का एक या हमारे जैसे कबीर ने कहा है कि माटी कहे कुमार से तू क्यों रोंदे मोए एक दिन ऐसा आएगा मैं रोंदूंगी तुम्हें, राइट. सो ये तो ईश्वर स्वरूप में ऑलरेडी मिट्टी के अंदर माँ ने अपने आप को बनवा कर उसके बाद फिर से विसर्जन में पानी के अंदर और मिट्टी में मिला के दिखा दिया. तो हमारा शरीर भी ऐसा ही है. एक चीज़ अभी आपने मैं पूछने ही वाला था, वो क्या सोच के आपने ये कैप्शन दिया, ये नाम दिया संकलन? इट्स फैंटास्टिक. इट वर्क्स विद दैट योर एग्जीबिशन संकलन, इस चीज़ को इकट्ठा करना लाना.
तो संकलन तो वैसा कारीगरी का नाम है.
अच्छा.
We started with the process of like finding different roofs of Durga from India. We had a very short time and I was not able to get files which could be printed in canvases which will show 9 forms of Durga. Then the concept moved to a couple of different things. Like we went on like let's show how people worship there, or let's just do Calcutta and like those pandals and things like that. And in the meantime I found this thing and I started taking pictures, and when she saw this picture she said like just go ahead, just keep shooting. We'll see what we do with that. And when she saw that entire collection, she asked me to edit it. I edited it. I did send it. And she said like that's something. Like this is.
So it was basically instant sort of thing came up. आप क्या सोचते हैं ये संकलन जो है? Would you like to make another series of sankalan again for any other subject regardless?
Again, like
because this word is really catching me up. Sankalan is like bringing things together. So ये तो एक सीरीज, मैं जो सोचता हूँ कि इसको अगर सीरीज के माफिक अब अगर आप काम करें, it will make a fantastic sort of.
It will happen. Yeah. Next year I'll put in effort to go to different part of India.
Right.
Like this time I concentrated on Maharashtra's region on Durga, which is like Mahalakshmi. Next year I'll go and like get the Kali flavor of Durga coming out of Calcutta. So let's see how it goes. But it's like, you know something, when you are involved in the process of idol making, you start believing in that idol far more than you just see it and believe it. You have seen like how it evolves or how it comes alive. Like, and then उसके ऊपर ज़्यादा भक्ति चढ़ती है अपने दिमाग में, because you have seen it's like a child watching a child growing, like you know वो बच्चे से like ऊपर के स्टेज से जाता है and उतना ज़्यादा attachment हो गया था. The same thing happened with me when it came to this movie.
बहुत अच्छा लगा, आपने अपनी सोच, अपना संग्रह, अपना संकलन हम सब लोगों के साथ बांटा. और आई एम होपिंग ऑल द बेस्ट टू यू एंड आई ऑल्सो होपिंग फॉर ऑल आवर व्यूअर्स दैट वी विल कम अप विद, यू विल स्पेशली कम अप विद मोर संकलन. आप और संग्रह करेंगे और संकलन लाएंगे. ऑल द बेस्ट.